All right, it is I believe March 8th of 2021, and this is my Monday weigh-in video where I basically document my weight during this weight loss journey, and I didn't really lose too many pounds. I came in at about 250.8. I was trying to be out of the 240s in this month, or out of the 250s in this month, and it didn't happen. And I was definitely I was disappointed. I was disappointed because I thought that everything was on track, and maybe I had too much to snack on yesterday. I don't know, but it's okay. I have experience with this and weight loss, and it's just it's an inconvenient truth, but it's the reality that losing weight is a not a straight path. There are going to be ups and downs, and this could be one of those things where it's like, well, okay, I'll quit now because I'm not losing any weight. I worked hard last week. I run, and I really ran a lot. So much so that I was like, wow, I really ran a lot. And the weight didn't come down for my weigh-in. But during the week, I broke my traditional or broke my discipline and weighed myself, and I was like 247. So the human body just kind of goes through these fluctuations. And even though, I was watching, I think, a Bricks Fitness video about age or somebody else about, we're all going to age and get older and things like that. And I understand that. But this is an effort to make that better. Yes, I will be older, but I will be in a better position if I do this now. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. And it makes come back to why I'm losing weight. I'm losing weight for a lot of reasons. For health reasons, to help ease back issues, to build self confidence more, to be more able to be active, and to do a lot of different things. And so, I take this moment to also just reflect and be thankful that I made it up to this point here. It's another Monday, and it took a lot of Mondays to get to this Monday, and things aren't perfect. And I'll be honest, there are a lot of things I wish that were going on better in my life, especially in my music career. I do think about that every day. But I'm also grateful that I made it up to this point. I try to remember that I made it up to this point, that I'm grateful for that, because there's so many random things that happen to people every day. And if the not so random thing hasn't happened to me in a long time, that's a good thing. So this is the beginning of another week. I've meal prepped. I'm gonna turn into a turkey because I'm gonna be eating so much turkey this week. I got ground turkey burgers with veggies, and then I made taco bowls with the turkey. And I also spoke this out. I was speaking to a close friend of mine, and I was saying, all right, this month I'm committing to no sodas, no sodas. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking sodas at all, but and I said I'm not gonna be drinking sodas, and it's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna be drinking sodas because when I come home Friday from work, looking for that hit, it's not gonna be there. It's not going to be there. I want to lose weight more than enjoying a 20-ounce Pepsi. I really do. And sometimes this journey gets lonely. I mean, it's a lonely journey, and then you talk to people you love about it, and they mean well, but it's like they're like, well, watch out for, be careful. Oh, that's fat up, and it's like you have done your research, you've done everything, and you really have to believe in yourself by yourself. And then I'm saying who I talk to doesn't believe in me. They're just in a different mind state. Because when you're doing something good for yourself, or when you're improving yourself, or you're trying to do things positive, um, it makes other people uncomfortable. Just like, say, if I saw a picture of a newborn, or or a couple getting engaged, right? Or something like that. The what you're supposed to be is happy. for them. You're supposed to be happy for those someone's having a baby. You're supposed to be happy for those who are getting engaged and those being married, getting married, or being in an ongoing marriage that looks good. And they make this stuff look good. And from that perspective, it makes me uncomfortable because these are life milestones that people are achieving at younger ages than me, older ages than me, and you see these milestones, and and when you all your friends who you've grown up with have children or have been married, and you're still figuring out your place in the world. Those are positive changes that they made for themselves. And not to say that how it all came about was on their thing or in their plans, but those are positive changes in their lives, and it makes you feel uncomfortable because they're experiencing that positive change, and you're not having something to relate to on that front. And then, so for me, losing weight and becoming healthier and stronger and having a better cardiovascular fitness with the running, thank God I've been able to run because I couldn't do it, can make other people uncomfortable because they may have all of that, but who knows what the doctor's telling them behind closed doors that they don't post on the internet, or it shows them that they can't do it themselves, or it makes them feel uncomfortable. It's like, yeah, I tried to lose weight, yeah, I tried. So it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. So, it's just, and that's something I'm working on is that perception, or or even just looking at the houses, looking on Zillow, and I'm dealing with a rent change again, and it really makes you think about your future and your living situation, and what you've seen your parents experience and what they've been able to make work, and then how far it is to get that, and you're just looking at these Zillow prices, these home prices, and you wonder how are people earning this type of money, or are in possession of this type of money to afford that, because that's what the market is. So for there to be a market at that level, there must be people paying this type of money for those type of things, even with cars. And these are all possessions. Like the cars, I was grabbing dinner with some friends, and a guy pulls up in this nice red Corvette. And I've always wanted a Corvette to experience, to drive, something nice. I never had a Corvette, and I was never in proximity to anybody who ever owned one. And I've always kind of wondered, well, how do I do this? And I've always thought that maybe my music could enable me to purchase things like that. But that hasn't happened. Even though there's so many people telling me, yo, how come people ain't seen this? And then you don't have a clear answer, because obviously if you knew what the answer was, you would do something about it. And then what my dad showed me is that you can get all that and cannot take it with you. So it's my hopes that before it's all said and done, did I get to at least enjoy some of those things for a little while. And that's what I would love to have. I don't know how, but that's what I love to have. But at least I can lose this weight. It's hard. It's hard. Like waking up this morning and weighing the scale and expecting a lower number, and it not being there. That's hard. It's hard. Talking to a parent about it and them being concerned. That's hard. Um, Not having somebody there with you on a regular basis, in person, um, that can roll with you on that journey at the level that I want them to be at. That's hard. And I guess I'm hard too. So I rally myself and I pick myself up again and stay focused, get my MyFitnessPal app, and I track my food again, and I go do this workout in the gym again and make myself just a little bit better by at least a millimeter. Millimeters add up. You know, work on this music, network, take care of things, and keep going. Because if I look back on this year, I'd rather, and I'm grateful I did, you know, if I don't get what I want, at least I spent my time going for it. But I still believe I can do it because I'm still trying. And if I hadn't done the running last year, and this is March, so this will be a whole year of running. This is March. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now. So it is my hopes that the weight training will, and the nutritional thing will add up within a year. And hopefully it'll put me in a better place, even though I may be a year older, I'll be in a better place. And I hope that I can come across some financial things that really change my life. I really do. Well, it's time to go to work. That's my Monday weigh-in vlog. If you watch this, I really appreciate that. I know not a lot of people watch these, but that's okay. I'm just documenting my journey so I can know where I came from, and hopefully it'll motivate me in the future. And if it motivates somebody else, that's great too. All right, I'm gone.